Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. We're on fire today. Fire signs. Let's start off with Sagittarius. Let's see what they have going on. Does the universe want Sagittarius to know? Now, I've been doing 3 cards up and 3 cards from underneath. And there they are. The universe supports us, unless you're Pisces. Ooh, Magician reverse. 5 of Swords in the upright and the 7 of Swords. Okay. Reverse, the deck, roots of the reed at the bottom of the deck. So the Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, but the 9 of Cups. Ooh, and then underneath that is the Empress. Interesting. Okay. So what's happening on the outside is there's this is this looks like, what it feels like right now is a battle of the wills, and I don't know if this energy is yours or if you're coming in hot. If you're coming in hot with the wound, or if you're like, if you don't get the F away from me type of scenario. But this is happening too. So if you're busy dealing with that energy, when you're dealing with this energy, a lot of times, whether you're the one doing it or having it done to you, things get really cloudy. So even there, you have some swords here, which is the 5 of Swords, which is basically, it says to me, this is control, manipulation to the detriment of someone else. I see that, to the detriment of someone else, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to have to clarify. I'm going to get the white sage. I had to do this for Cancer too. Getting the white sage out. What's happening? So either you think someone should be doing something pertaining to your energy, or someone thinks you should be doing something particular pertaining to your energy. And it looks like a battle is ensuing. Careful. Don't want to lose that one. Those eggs are not going to hatch, my love. They are not going to effing hatch. You're keeping cool about it, though. You're like, yeah. But the Emperor and the Knight of Wands in reverse in the roots of the reed says... You fighting fire with fire, Sag? That's what it feels like. Fighting fire with fire. Okay. If you got, I mean, if this is what's coming at you, no kidding, you got to protect yourself. And anybody who wants to blame and shame you for that high road business is for people who don't have to deal with the real world. But you're keeping your emotional integrity here and independence and sovereignty. You're keeping an even keel about this. You're like, no. So I feel like even though you can't jump through that hoop just yet, this feels like you're just mirroring them. They're reflecting it back, and that's essentially what all relationships are. Our mirror, a portal into ourselves, right? Because whatever is in us is going to be shown to us from the outside coming in. It's just how it works. So let's get, I'm torn here. Do we go with the roots first? Let's go with the Magician in reverse for Sagittarius. The 3 of Wands, the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the up, ooh, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. this person knows what they want, and it's not connection. But because that came up, because this came up, they're presenting it as they want connection. But all they really want is your pentacles. They're going to make you an offer. And then, yeah, all your pentacles are going to be gone. Ugh. Your legacy, whatever you're doing. Okay, let's get to 5 of... Okay, hang on. 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles in reverse. For the 5 of Swords. The Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're not walking away because you think you can win this battle. I can't say one way or another. That's up to you. But you are not walking. 8 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. That's a lot of energy you packing, Saggy. Saggy, that's a lot of energy. So you're not walking away from this. You're staying and you're fighting it. That's one way to deal with a threat. Why though? This feels like ooey gooey, nasty, disgusting. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Let's get the 7 of Swords. If you got all that energy backing you up, I guess. You got the time to do it. 7 of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Poop, poop, poop. Ace of Wands in reverse. Not half the deck. Justice. So Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, Death in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you think this is part of your spiritual growth? And it might be. But with the 7 of Swords here, what are you looking for? See if it works. Death and the Hierophant in reverse. Or Death and the Hermit in reverse with the Hierophant upright. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're not taking their offer over here. All your Pentacles are in reverse. You're like, no on the Pentacles. 5 of Cups. So apparently this person is not nearly as big of a threat as they're presenting themselves. At least to you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not you. But this to me, it just is like... Okay, Sag. You can go at it. Do your thing. 4 Cups at the bottom. Yeah. Saying no to the emotional, the supersized emotional cup of trios. Okay. Knight of Wands and the Emperor in reverse for Sagittarius in the roots of the reed. What is happening there? Boy, we're getting into it, man. That Saturn freaking screwing everybody up. Saturn just transitioned into... went from Pisces into, I believe, Aquarius. Yeah. Hello. So this is freaking, I have not, I mean, just, all the reads have just been a little, just a little, like, but that's how we learn and grow, right? So the roots are the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse gets the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the World in reverse. So it's a tough lesson. I really don't want to speak on it because I feel like you have to learn it yourself. But darling angel, love does not conquer all. Not when you're dealing with this. So you're leaping off, you're taking a risk into love, into your emotional waters. Followed by the Knight of Wands in the World in reverse. That's the universe's way of saying, but oh, wait, oh, shit. That's the universe. No, darling, wait, come back. No, that's not what, oh, okay. What's up, freaking? There's some freaking cartoon. Not the Wile E. Coyote one with the meep. I don't know, but like the sound that they typically make when they fall off the cliff or they run off the cliff or somebody goes off the cliff. It's okay, guys. I've done it. I have been that oops person. Been like, but love, darling. It's okay. It's all about the love. and I'm not saying it's not about love, but our perception of love is everybody's down on their knees for the toxic stuff, not the good, healthy, growth, developing stuff. So, unfortunately, we'll get some advice. Okay, Sag, we'll get some advice. Get the 9 of Cups for Sagittarius in the roots of the read for 2 days. 9 of Cups. I mean, you're coming from a pretty stable place here when it comes to your love and whatever the heck this is. 4 Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, I'd say it threw you back and you're like, okay, back to the drawing board. Let's get mentally clear about this. Let's do some meditating, some reflecting. And you're like, oh, that's right. I need to take care of my cup first. This is not an offer of love. This is me, mine, and myself. And look, combined, you has the 10. Okay, so you're happy where you're at. So I would definitely take caution before you move forward. Definitely. Because whatever this energy is in your field here, I don't see much growth happening here other than you understand that this person has one goal and one goal only, and it's not to engage with any of these beautiful energies you're offering. This wants nothing to do with this. Absolutely nothing. They want nothing to do with it. See what I'm saying? They know what they want, and it has nothing to do with that. And everything to do with these. Okay? You can still be in this energy and not engage. You don't need to... No. You don't need to jump off that cliff. Your spiritual growth is going to come from this anyway, because I hope eventually you come to the realization for yourself that, like, people that are going to try to steal your money and pentacles, maybe this couldn't... How do I put this? It doesn't always have to be about your bank account either. Yes, scammers are the F about it. Oh, yeah. Don't, no. Don't be giving your money to some weird person who comments to you, hey, my WhatsApp is blah, 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 blah. Okay? Or Telegram is another big one. Discord. Just, no. No. So, this could mean value systems, business ideas, structures, something pairing. They're offering you something, but you see straight through it with the Five of Swords here. There's another Five of Swords in the Tarot of the Abyss that is a dude sitting with a jar, and he's got a butterfly in it and a pin in his hand. So it's like the jar is over here, and he's got his hand on top of it, and then he's got a pin in his hand, and then he's got a whole little pin cushion full of swords. So he's obviously looking to tie down the butterfly, right? He's looking to put it in a box and keep it for himself, rather than letting the butterfly just live its life out. And then when it's passed away, then put it in a box for lovely display. Get what I'm saying? So this energy is the one that wants the control and the whatever else of whatever else, okay? And I feel like you're trying to rein that in somehow. Do not engage. That's all I can say here. Do not engage. Do not engage. Abort, darling, abort. Let's get, I feel like you need some real life, like, let's do Earth Magic Oracle. Alright, Sag, you have beautiful energy here. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. It's not worth it. Okay. What do we need Sagittarius to know? It's gorgeous out today. Absolutely gorgeous. Ceremony, invocation. Ready, set, grow. It is in a sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source. One where the perceived dualities of both heaven and earth merge into an experience of the divine. Through the use of sacred pieces that have become endued with spiritual significance, we bring forth ceremony catalyzed by clear intention and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. In this image, a woman kneels before an altar where a number of crystals are placed, light emanating from her hands. We see incense burning. Snake spirit rests nearby, and various ethereal, oh my god, brain fart, sorry, beings appear in the wispy shroud of the light around her hands. All of the while, the tapestry upon which she sits appears to be on fire, symbolizing the fiery passion brought on by intense focus of spirit that has been invoked for this ceremony. Calling spirit forth in this way facilitates a direct and heartfelt sense of relatedness to Source. Whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, and physical blockages, you have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. It is important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. Do so by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit, but also material objects you consider sacred. Set up an altar on a convenient area that is apart from your usual living space. Start with representations of the four major elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intention for the ceremony, such as whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth season cycle. Then do an invocation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe their presence and ask their divine beings to guide you throughout the process. Trust their guidance. Feel your heartbeat and keep breathing. Breath is the key to actual experience of the spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that happens to support this. Okay, don't panic. So, fire, obviously. For air, I actually light incense. For water, you can just get a dish, or I have like a little miniature fountain that's not here. Stones, whatever calls to you. Amethyst is a good one. Crystal quartz amplifies whatever you want to be amplified, right? So when working with that, if you're looking for protection, tourmaline is a good one. Black tourmaline, black obsidian, right? Trying to think of something else. Garnet keeps you grounded if you're lost in the spiritual realm or need some help remembering how to do everyday tasks. Let's see. There's so much information on the internet. You can go to the library and they have books on that. You can go on the internet and purchase whatever books calls to you. Let's see. I have my well-worn, well-loved, well-used, and transported with me everything, everywhere. The Pocket Book of Stones. So this one's by Robert Simmons. So that one really helped. It got a lot of stones in it, and it's got a lot of information. Oh my God, this thing is so old. It's ridiculous. At one point, this is how old. I have teenagers now. So, what else? This is a good one too. It doesn't have as many crystals in it, but it's really big, and it helps you really get like the picture. So, because a lot of times, like, the stones look really different, so they try to put those variations in there for you to see. And this one is 101 Power Crystals by Judy Hall. So that can be another thing for you to get into. I can't pick anything for you. So the stones would be a representation of Earth. Earth, water, air, fire. Okay, so those are the representations in case you did not know. What else? Yeah, I'd just go whatever's resonating with your spirit right now. Whatever's calling to you. I don't feel like I need to tell you, Saggy. Resourceful creatures you are. Resourceful. You have your fingers in all the pies. I don't think I even have it in here with me. I have a lot of like green stuff that's working with nature. As far as like ethereal stuff goes. Ethereal. Oh. I have a lot of green magic stuff. It's mostly working with nature. But that, you can use that for, specific purposes too. I don't have any one book that's like, go get this one. That kind of has to be an individual thing. Like, seek out your own thing, whatever's resonating with you. Be fearless in your pursuits, darling. All right. I can't think of anything else, but I think you got this. If anybody's got it, it's freaking Sagittarius. A little Spitfire warriors. Yeah. it sucks when that energy is coming at you, but you're meant to learn from it. It's a process of unbinding yourself from things that are constricting you. And this definitely says constriction to me. So this is just teaching your spirit, your vital life force energy, your divine spark, whatever you want to call it. It's teaching that to come out and be free. So sometimes this is like, this is freaking ridiculous. This sucks. This is blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't agree with you more. It's not a fun process. But at the same time, if we didn't have these experiences, would we remember what it means to be free? So that's kind of what we're striving for as a collective at the moment. Those are the energies that are pervading the planet at the moment. It's being more open and being our authentic selves. And a lot of people don't appreciate that energy because they're so stuck in the old ways, right? So not only do we have to battle this weird energy that is coming in, but we also have to like deal with people that are just clinging to the old ways for dear life. And we can't blame them for that. They spent their whole lives putting energy, resources into it and whatever else. And so when they come up against something that's completely different, like a little Spitfire. So don't lose heart, Saggy. Keep going. You got this. Use your intuition. Come in and ask your vital life force energy, your spirit source, divine spark, whatever you want to call it. Ask it for help. Just ask. If you ask yourself a question, you have to come up with an answer. Whatever entity that is for you that's invoking that answer is completely up to you. I'm telling yourself, if you ask the right questions, the right answers will come. Okay? So, I love you. And until next time, keep your flame